Hi, welcome to episode 13 of the Lack Thereof podcast. My name is Flemoxicillin, and this is my boy DJDubC. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah, we are definitely on 13, dude. Yeah, wow.
Episode 13 has
Wow,
always
man.
been consistent, never missed a week.
We made it. We made it to 13. That's crazy, man.
I'm very honored to be here once again. As you can see, I did a little festive upgrade for the background.
You did. I like it. It matches well.
Yep, it's in preparation for the upcoming holiday season.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Halloween and maybe for like Thanksgiving type stuff.
It could actually. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
And I know that a lot of people we've talked to call me a creative mastermind, but as you can see, a lot of effort goes into this.
It actually is. It's more creative than I would have thought of.
You do have to admit that I'm getting a little bit better with the green screen shadows. I'm getting a little bit.
I don't even see a shadow.
There's a little tiny thing going on.
Little tiny bit, but I wouldn't notice it unless you said something.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
No, it looks good. It looks really good. And I just got my normal. I never time travel. I'm just in the same spot.
Yeah, no, I know. You got a permanent residence at that chair. Although there is some differences today. I like to remember whenever it's you and me, you typically don't wear a hat. I think
you're right. You're right.
I don't know. I think I must intimidate you with hats. I don't, my head maybe. I don't. You just don't want to flaunt it.
I don't know. I guess it just however my hair's feeling today. If it wants to mess up, I'm gonna wear a hat. But
I remember having those problems. Speaking of hair, I think I might know how I lost my hair.
Really?
Well, maybe. So I went to the doctors. I mean, I've had some medical things over the past lifetime, and it's not as cool as diabetes.
Okay.
Okay. Not that diabetes is cool. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm not trying to compare. But I have a low vitamin D deficiency.
Oh.
So no big deal, but I get sicker on the regular more often. So now I just have to take vitamins, and because I was getting like body aches every day, and like I'm like always sick.
Really?
I get sick all the time, and like I was looking at the symptoms after I went to the doctor, and they were like, yeah, and they've told me this for a while, but I never took it serious, like because there was like, and you have vitamin D, like it's low.
Yeah.
But apparently that's actually a big deal. It was so low that like I just had aches, but I looked it up and it was like hair loss could be related. There it is. I don't get enough Sunny D in my life or sun.
Wow. I mean, you're a streamer and you're a gamer, so
Yeah.
I mean, you're meant to be inside.
I guess you and I do have something in common. We both have a disease.
Let's go.
Incurable disease. So I'm on the same level.
Let's go. Yeah. We match.
Yeah. So I'm starting like a GoFundMe for anybody who wants to send some money my way.
We'll post it in the info in the description.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's bothering me. Is there a black dot right here for you? There is.
I wouldn't have noticed it till you said something.
Gosh, that's gonna bother me.
I would have thought that was on my monitor or something, to be honest.
Yeah, I did too. That's fine. I'll just ignore it. But how have you been? How's everything with you?
I've been good, man. Just streaming every day, trying to do the challenge, and I'm doing pretty good.
Spooky Dubtober's in full swing.
I haven't missed a day yet. I'm doing pretty good, surprisingly. So
yeah. Earlier when I was messaging you, I forgot that you had started streaming already. And I felt bad, but you were. I think you were gone from your computer for a while because when I came into the stream, you were gone. So I thought you were taking a poo poo.
No. I
was making your poo poo longer by messaging you.
I was doing other stuff. No, I was not taking a poo poo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah,
don't need to be ashamed of that.
No, but I've been doing like. So today was a shorter stream, but I've been trying to like mix it up between like longer and shorter. I guess just depending on like my full-time job and other stuff I got going on. But I'm preparing for like the good old 12-hour and everything else going on. 12 hours gonna be interesting.
Yeah. By the time this is out, that would have already
happened.
Occurred, yeah. So,
yes. So
are you nervous? Do you have any predictions that you want to make and see?
I know.
I'm sure you've got a lot planned.
I have to work my full time first, which sucks. That wasn't planned. So originally I was supposed to just only stream, but then my job was like, yeah, okay, no, you're working. So I'm like, okay, well, so I'm gonna work.
And you wake up at like, you go to work at 4, don't you, in the morning?
I wake up at 4 and I'm at work around like 6. Yeah. But so I'll probably start stream around. I'm aiming for like 4 or 5 p.m. and then I'll just go till then. Because I don't work Saturday. I mean, Sunday, so.
Are you one of those streamers, though, that, like, I'm doing a 12-hour stream, but then half of it's going to be I'm only sleeping?
No, I've never done a sleeping stream. Although I do have it as a redemption. I've never done a sleeping stream yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is kind of related. And I may have talked about it on here before, but did you know that the I'm only sleeping stream title is actually a game?
Is it really?
Is no... Yeah, like it's actually a game, and it's just coincidence, or people just thought that it had to do with sleeping. So if you go on Twitch, like that's a game that exists.
So Twitch could think that you're just streaming it.
That's yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Man, I sure hope I'm not wrong about that.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
But yeah, so that's gonna be tiring for you.
As long as I can keep it consistent. As long as I can keep it consistent and just keep playing different stuff, like I know I'm gonna be playing a lot of independent games.
So are you gonna stick with spooky themes since it's?
So I have been doing like as long as it's Halloween themed, that's how I'm gonna do it. So it could be scary.
Well, there's no Halloween themed games.
Scary. Fortnite Nightmares. That's why I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. You just want to play Fortnite the whole time.
No.
It's one game.
Fortnite Nightmares because they do their challenges and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, that's a good game. If I can't think of something, at least I can get challenges done.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yes.
And a lot of games have like events going on right now. Other than that,
true.
They usually do. I haven't played much this year, but usually every year there was a game that you've probably played it before. Deep Rock Galactic. Have you ever played that?
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
It's a fun game, but I remember when I played like last year Halloween. They had It's just like a lot of pumpkins around.
Really?
They always add stuff like that in games. It's fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I always like I love like holiday updates. It makes the games interesting.
Yeah. So tomorrow is it a subathon or no?
No, it's just a regular stream. It was kind of like all right, if I reach this, I'll go ahead and do it. So I reached that goal, and now here I am doing it. So
and you've exceeded that goal.
That's true.
If you're referring to the followers,
yes,
I've been seeing you climb in there. That's good.
Yeah, I've been getting rated and followed. So I appreciate all the streamers that have been rating me and getting followers off of that. So
shout out to all them.
Yeah. It was unexpected. So
that's good.
But yeah, it's fine. It's been a fun month for sure. What about you?
Well, I want to find out what happened. So, like, you had this issue on this game about Amanda or something like that.
Oh man!
And I know the game. First of all, looks odd. I'd never seen it before. But you seemed like it was such an important thing that you had to make a message on Twitter. Yeah. So why don't you explain yourself?
So I played the first Amanda the Adventure a long time ago on itch. I don't know if you know what itch is. It's like a website. So you could download. Game developers put their game on there, so you could play it for free or something. So this
was indie, right? Very indie,
like all indie games. So this was before Amanda the Adventure went on Steam. Is when I played the first one, and I thought, oh wow, that's a pretty cool game. It's you just collect videotapes and you got to figure out why the little girl's so evil, I guess. Yeah. And then
a good premise.
Yeah. So the second one came out and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the second one. The second one is completely different. Like you're in this
script on you.
Yeah, you're in this building. There's other people involved. You're learning the backstory, and so I finally made it towards the end, and I don't know what happened, but I guess my game glitched or something like that. So, because I did one of the puzzles finally, I figured out one of the puzzles. Because this is one of those games where you can't just figure it out on your own. You definitely need to look up a guide. So I was looking at... No.
That's a cop-out.
You have to have 200 IQ to figure this out. So I was like...
You have that, though. You're smart. You're a smart young man. Samana.
Yeah. Okay. But no, so I looked up a guide for something, and I got through it. I got towards the end, and then my game glitches out to where I can't get one of the videotapes. So I'm like, okay, let me restart my game. So I restart my game. It's on the same exact spot where it glitched out. So I'm like, okay, let me keep trying it and trying
It's
it.
like
And
that's corrupted at that point forward. So it's like every time you do it.
I'm trying it for hours to where I'm trying to get the good ending. I'm trying to get the good ending. I can't get the good ending. I'm stuck on the bad ending. So I'm like, okay, well,
like, is the game just broken itself? Like
I don't know. I'm honestly just thinking about for the 12-hour, just like doing it offline to where I caught up at the end to where like start a new game and then catch up at the end where I got stuck and then just do it on stream. But
that'd be neat.
Yeah, but
I mean, given that you have to work a full-time job tomorrow, and and a 12-hour stream, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of time.
Maybe I'll just follow my VODs and do it on stream and try to get the end on a new game. But
copy your own strats. Yeah, you are your own guide. That's like some Inception stuff.
I will be stuck on like the same tape forever and ever again. I bet. So I definitely need to like look at something.
The style of the game looks cool, but
it really is.
What it reminds me of that you're saying that the second one's like so different than the first. There's like a lot of those indie games that come out. It's like they're like these big hits, but they're like, we need to make another one.
Yeah,
but it's like the same formula won't work twice.
That's the thing is like when I played the first game, I was like, this game's not gonna be big. Like when I played the first game, I didn't even stream the game. I just made a video for it for YouTube, and then it ended up going on Steam and then being some popular game. I was like, okay, cool. Now I definitely want to play the second one. But I definitely like the VHS old school type looking file. Too. Like the indie feel just it feels good.
I don't know if it's just because it's our age group, but like a lot of I noticed that a lot of like streamers that I like and follow and like everyone likes that. Like the retro sounds of like the PlayStation noises. It's because we grew up with it,
Right.
It's all fun.
Yeah, it's like home movies. It's like home movies. Like I like looking at the old school style of home movies versus just looking at an iPhone version.
Yeah, another game that really changed like their formula, like Five Nights at Freddy's. Remember how remember they were like, it's like they made the games. It was like such a hit, but then like every one that came after it was like a completely new mechanic. Of how the game worked, and one of them was just like weird mini games, and I remember everyone was like outraged.
Yeah, I wonder if that's how Poppy Playtime is. I don't know if you've ever played Poppy Playtime. I played the first one. I haven't played any of the other ones.
I haven't played it, but I did watch like I think the chapter 1 playthrough at one point.
That's the only one I've played. I haven't played like chapter 2 or 3.
Yeah,
or
I know that 4. I don't really like the way that these things are marketed. Like I'm sure people out there who might have, I hate sounding like a dad.
No.
As a father, okay? I don't understand like why my children and so many kids would gravitate towards it. Because if you go to the mall, right next to Pikachu and Eevee and like SpongeBob, there's Poppy Playtime.
I saw a kid dressed up as it for Halloween last year.
It's super creepy. And,
it is.
My kids are like, I like that one. I'm like, what, you don't want SpongeBob?
Right.
It's like so uncanny. It must like pique their interest or something. I don't know.
I guess. I mean, when I was younger, I was also into like, I guess like Freddy and Jason. But I mean,
I still feel like that's on a different level.
It is a different level.
You knew that was evil, and you liked it. Right. This feels like malicious. Like I guess we are marketed towards kids, but we are scary.
I wonder if it's like a parent just not knowing, like they would go take their kid to go see a Ted movie in theaters or something, not realizing that it's some like cursing teddy bear.
Yeah, a lot of parents don't even know what half these games are either.
Right. Yeah.
They're so clueless people. Like so I have family members that like don't even know what Call of Duty is.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. Which I did see you playing that.
I was playing it. Yeah, I was playing the zombies. The new zombies is actually it's actually kind of fun. Yeah. I usually don't like playing zombies solo, but it was fun.
Yeah, when I was at work, I checked Twitch earlier. Was it Count Dulce? He played that for a while.
He set it up with another couple streamers that they were doing some like campaign race on the hardest difficulty.
Nice. So, I used to love Call of Duty Zombies. That was that was my jam on Verrucht. Remember the maps Knocked There, Untaunted, and Verrucht, and that World at War was like my I loved that.
My favorite was I guess the moon map. What was the name of the moon map?
like Ascension or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But the moon map was fun.
Yeah,
That
I
one,
liked that.
and then there was one where you could play as like Robert England and like all the different actors. That one was cool
Yeah,
too.
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Where
There was
the director turned evil or something.
Yeah, World at War was where it first came out, and there was like they did DLC for that, right?
I believe so.
I think that's what was like and the final map was the Pentagon, right?
You might be right. I've never owned it, but I played it.
Your play is JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, you had to refresh my memory. I do remember JFK.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. It's like the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Right.
Something like that. I remember. That was a fun time. That's like when games were so, I didn't even stress.
When you can escape the multiplayer lobbies of like all the craziness going on in the multiplayer lobby voice chats, you can just go in zombies and have a good time with your friends.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And you're only competing like against yourself. Like last time I only made it to round 10. Mm-hmm. I'll be so happy to see round 20.
Or it'd be like one of those moments like, yes, I'm finally down, and then you don't get revived.
Yeah.
You're like just you guys just go ahead. I know I keep dying.
Yeah, I remember we'd have games that last so long because I was like one of those guys like, oh, we got to keep a crawler. Got to keep one crawler so I can board up all these windows again.
Oh, I tried to do that today, but I couldn't figure out what was the last zombie.
You just kind of run around.
Yeah, because it was kind of like it kind of like led you where to go. Because I guess that's kind of like how the new zombies is. It's not just like buying doors. It's actually you gotta like follow arrows and you gotta buy what it tells you to buy. So I was trying to do that. Yeah, so I was trying to do that and leave zombies, but yeah,
I feel like they're always trying to make that more story driven.
Yeah,
but I think at the end of the day, everyone just wants to play just like the round thing again. But I don't know.
It's rounds, but it's like. It still has a story to it. Like, I ended up in water. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to die. But no, I was still alive. I was swimming in water. And then I ended up on some boat. Cool. I ended up in some boat, and there was some giant creature. So I was like, okay, well, this is different.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they don't get more, like, recognition. I feel like everyone's always about, like, the main story, but there's so much in depth on the zombies.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. I know.
I'm feeling nostalgic right now.
Right.
Because I'm remembering all these really good maps I used to play. Can't you play as Danny Trejo in one of them?
Yes.
Like, I think you're like on a boat, maybe, or it's like a sunken ship, or.
It was like you could play as Danny Trejo and Chaz Palminteri from like all the mobster movies.
Yeah.
I think I said his name right, but that guy.
I don't know. Ray Liotta?
Wasn't he was in it too. He was in it too. Yeah. Yeah.
There was one you escaped from
They were in jail. Yeah. That was that exact one.
I used to get lost in like the Easter egg videos, like trying to do the Easter, because they're so. It's like a story you have to piece together. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and I remember there was like Easter eggs to like you can like get from like memes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Zombies. Good time.
Good old cold. So, do you think that'd be something you play long term?
Possibly.
Or at least until next year, when the next Call of Duty game comes out.
at least, it's not. It might not be consistent, but I'm definitely gonna keep it like playing it. Like I definitely want to play it during my 12-hour, especially if we can get like a group together. That'd be kind of fun.
I just don't know how you balance so many games. Like it's so overwhelming. Like you are actively playing Fortnite. You're probably still like, and then you're like playing. What was that Marvel Rivals game you played?
Marvel Rivals, yeah.
Did you like that or?
I liked it. The only thing I believe I talked about it on the podcast before. It was too much like Overwatch, and Overwatch is very toxic. So I was like,
yeah.
I might play it, but maybe not competitive.
I just feel like there's just too many games to be a part of.
There is way too many, and I'm sure there's more coming out that we just can't think of.
Yeah. You just got to do a 12-hour stream so you can play them all.
Yeah. As long as I get some horror in at some point, I could play something that's not like horror or Halloween themed for a bit. But
but where's the fun? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The horror games are really just the most fun.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day.
And again, like I said before, indie horror, which is like one of my favorites. So yeah. Like I love like independent horror games. Yeah.
Was Phasmophobia, was that independent originally or no?
I want to say yes, and then somehow it blew up.
Tomorrow too. Yeah, that'd
be fun. Yeah, play it solo.
That game, I'm still scared of it. Like,
yeah. Have you ever played Devour?
I've watched you play it. I think
that's a crazy game too. It's like Phasmophobia, but like you gotta like sacrifice goats.
Yeah, I'm a little bit too afraid that like I'm gonna play that game and then at night I'm gonna like the demon knocks on my door. You summoned me, and I'm like, oh no, that was just in the game.
You getting like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, because
you ever had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, kind of.
Me too. It's not a good feeling.
No, I always like, what's that? Lucid dreaming. Like, I remember like trying to like read like I want to be able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like all these exercises. They never worked for me, but I have had moments where I can't get out of bed.
Yeah, like I remember I would just like wake up and I can't move anything but my eyes. I'm like and I'm like trying to talk. I can't talk.
Yeah,
I have to like force myself to move, and eventually I do.
There was a period though where I was having like. I already said I hate saying Inception again because I already said it earlier. But I was like having Inception hardcore, like in my dreams, because I was on medication. I was like switching it up or something.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was having like, I would have dreams, and I would be like, okay, this is a little weird, and I would realize that I'm asleep. So then I would wake up, and then I'd go for like another however many hours, but I was still dreaming, and I thought that I'd actually woken up from my dream. I'd rather have sleep paralysis than that because I was literally like asking my raw Kella. I was like, hey, am I awake or am I asleep? Because I don't know.
Did this really happen or?
I really was so confused.
Right. I've had stuff like that too where I'd wake up and I'd be like, wait, did it snow for some reason? I'd look out my window and there's like seeing if there's snow on the ground.
It sucks. Or have you ever had like a morning where you know that like the morning's so dreadful, but you wake up and you're in your dream, but you wake up, you get ready, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, put your shoes on, and then you're like you actually wake up.
And then you wake up and you did none of that. Yeah,
I gotta do all that again.
It's like one of those moments where like you're stressing, you don't want to be late for work, so you're trying to like stay awake, and you think you're awake, but you're really asleep. Yeah. Oh my God, it happens.
I had a dream the other day that my bosses from work came to my house and were like, "Where are you? Why aren't you at work?" they're like, this commute is not as bad as you say. And they're like, "We're here. It's not that bad." That was a nightmare.
I had a dream. I had a similar dream where it was actually last night where I went to work and I just and so. For those of you that don't know, I work in a food factory. So I went up to the top floor. I opened up like the big bin of the food, and I just left. I just let it fall all over the floor and just left work.
you little menace. You're such a menace. Well, I told you about that dream I had a dream that me and you were like the best friends of all the world.
I remember you saying that.
I had a dream that we were in high school together, and it's so funny because in the dream. You were trying to give advice on how to pick up women.
Wait, what?
yeah. And I was like, oh, this has got to be real. I was like, this is Roddy 100% because he's always rejected in dating simulator games.
True.
Not that I know anything about dating simulator games or anybody that's affiliated with them.
It's funny because in the Amanda game, I actually made a TikTok clip of this. It said she asked you like, "What are you afraid of?" I put women.
Yeah. It's great.
It's funny. Oh man, do you? I honestly I still get dreams like I'm in high school all the time though. It's weird. Like I'm 31, but I get dreams like I'm in high school.
Yeah, I don't. Are they like Billy Madison dreams? Like you're like going back as who you are now? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like why am I here? Yeah.
That's funny. I've had similar stuff. Mine's usually like. I have some high school, but mine's like I'm like for some reason re-enlisting in the military. And, like,
man.
And I'm like so stressed about it, and then the whole time I'm like, why am I doing this? Like I can't believe they took. It's like I can't believe they took me back.
You wake up and you're like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah, those are relief because like it's like always right before I have to do like a physical fitness test.
Yeah.
Like
And it's like the high school ones. It's like right before you like have to do like a test or you gotta do like a presentation or something.
My high school ones were always like I would wake up, I'd get dressed, I'd go to school, and then I'd look down like, oh my god, I'm not wearing shoes. And like, oh, this is the worst.
Mine would always be trying to figure out where my classes are. Like it's like my first day back, and I'm like, okay, where's my class? I'm like walking around like, where am I supposed to go? I'm like Spicoli in Fast Times.
Yeah. Oh, Richmond High. And then,
Richmond High.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, Sean Penn's a cool guy. I like Sean. Yeah, he's interesting.
That's my favorite movie of his.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my favorite Sean Penn movie.
I mean, it's not really a comedy, but it's a Mystic River. Have you ever seen that movie?
Mystic River, yes.
The acting in that is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first like adult movies I saw as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, when it came out. I remember being like, they did what to this young girl?
Oh, man.
It opened up my eyes. I'm like,
the
world is a terrible place.
Right.
But yeah, I would have dreams like where I'm just like stuck at my locker and I can't get the code. I'm just like, I just can't. I have no idea how to do this.
And then you finally figure out and you wake up.
Yeah. No, I never I actually never did figure out lockers. I think throughout my entire high school career.
I don't think I ever used one.
What is it? Is it like you go right,
left,
all the way,
right?
But you have to pass it again, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta like hear the click or something. I don't even think our lockers had a click.
Well, like Sly Cooper, like listening up to the. I could never.
I don't think I ever used my locker, to be honest.
Yeah, I just kept everything in my book bag. I had one of the heaviest book bags in school.
Same.
Yeah, I would be like lugging it around. It would be like a dead body.
Speaking of school, did you hear about one of our old Smyrna classmates won the WNBA championship? Do you remember Benaja Laney? We went to school with Benaja Laney.
Oh yeah.
She won the WNBA this year.
Holy moly!
So for those of you that don't know, we went to a school with Benaja.
Tell our producer to put an article up.
Benaja Laney, she's in the WNBA. She went to school with us. She plays for the New York Liberty. She won a WNBA championship. Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe we can get some clout.
Benaja, if you're listening, if you ever want to come on a podcast, we went to school with you. We hope you probably didn't know us in school, but if you want to come on.
And I've clearly been following your career, so
right.
I'm very proud of you.
We're big fans. We're big followers.
Yes. I love the basketball. One of my favorites.
That would be cool to get her on though somehow.
No, that is neat. I mean, big things for that's big for Delaware.
Yeah,
big
for Delaware
too.
Yeah, for Smyrna at least. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But what else? What else been happening in Delaware? Dude, nothing ever happens in Delaware.
No. Nothing's going on there.
No, I mean we have our celebrities that randomly come from there every once in a while, but other than that, it's like no. Did you know that Aubrey Plaza was from Delaware?
Yeah, I did know that but I thought it was like was it the movie Funny People? She says it in that. I thought maybe originally it was just for the gag. But
what's funny is she always says that, but she like really like represents Delaware. Yeah. She like she talks about it in Parks and Rec. She'll talk about it like in interviews and stuff. She really likes Delaware.
Yeah.
Good old Wilmington.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even see Wilmington is Delaware, but like I have no familiarity with Wilmington.
I never go to Wilmington. Farthest I usually go is Newcastle.
Yeah, I've barely even been up there.
Really?
Over there. I couldn't even tell you where that's at. I know it's close, but
yeah, it's about 40 minutes. Yeah. Because I used to work up in Newcastle, so it'd be like a 40-minute drive.
That's nice.
But see, Aubrey Plaza
out of the state at that point.
Yeah, George Thorogood,
Joe Biden,
of course. George Thorogood, Judge Reinhold from he was in Fast Times and he's in like the Beverly Hills Cop movies.
I'd have to see a picture.
The Santa Claus. He's in the Santa Claus movies. He plays is he the stepdad? Is he like the new dad of
the sweater dude?
Yeah. Him, yeah.
Oh, I love his
And
sweater.
he's also in Fast Times at Richmond High.
Yeah,
He's,
he is.
the brother of the
Yeah.
girl that gets pregnant. Yeah.
He's got that dumb face.
Yeah.
He's like always like this.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
Delaware.
he's got
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Bob Marley lived in Delaware, so
You can't claim lived. It's gotta be from.
we can't claim lived.
I don't think so. Maybe, and
I
we'll
mean,
take it. Why would Bob Marley be spending time there? What's that about?
I don't know. He lived here for a bit. He raised a family here.
Oh, Bob did.
That's what I hear.
The Mar Dog?
I know it's in the movie that they put out about him.
I was about to say, isn't there a new movie that just came out or is coming out?
I need to watch it, but I know they reference Delaware in it. I think it's Wilmington. Of course.
That's the thing.
It's always Wilmington.
That's what bothers me.
You're right.
It's always Wilmington. And from Delaware, where? Oh, just the top inch.
We never get Dover, which is like our capital or something. It's just like it's always Wilmington.
Everyone's born in Dover, but everyone lives in Wilmington.
Right.
That's what it seems like.
Well, what about you, man? How's Texas going? How's everything over there in Texas?
The weather's weird. They keep on saying that it's getting nicer, but I have pit stains every day, so it's hot. It's just hot.
Is it still hot over there?
It's like, I mean, it's 80s, but it's just, I'd rather be like with like normal October weather.
Yeah.
Well, at least what I grew up knowing as normal October weather.
It's a mix over here. It's like one day you're hot, one day you're cold. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's cool though, because like I work downtown Austin now, and so when I go in the office, like there's like all these different restaurants we can go to, but
oh, nice.
But I have to park in a parking garage, and I hate like moving my car to go anywhere. So
I didn't think about that.
It's like in order to go eat somewhere, I have to like pack a bag. It's like a whole trek. It's such a time.
Yeah, because you don't want to pay to park all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have like a parking. Luckily, I have a parking pass and stuff, but like it's just a far to leave the parking lot. It's just exhausting.
Right.
On the 6th floor, drive down. It's just no fun.
That's an adventure itself.
Yeah,
and then
too much work.
So what I do is I'll like take pictures of like, because sometimes they'll be like color coordinated, so I'll be like, okay, I know I'm on the orange floor, so let me take a picture of this orange wall.
Yeah. Well, luckily our parking garage is only 7 floors high, so that's
okay.
Good. But our building's like 15 floors high.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah, we're on. I shouldn't say the floor. I don't want anyone to bomb us.
You don't have to do that.
But yeah, anyway, I just have to walk in. Like by the time I get back with my food, I don't even have an appetite. Like I'm just like I'm done.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I know about Texas. Other than Halloween's coming up.
Gotcha.
We're gonna be doing all that.
Gonna be trick or treating and everything.
Gonna do the old trick or treats.
Nice.
I do treats. I don't do tricks. I'm not gonna be pulling anyone's pants down or nothing. But
yeah, you'd be jumping out of the bushes, scaring kids.
Yeah. I hate that I use pulling pants down in a holiday about children. That's not what I was. I don't know why I said that.
You could be one of those people that sit in the chair, wait for them to pop up, and then just like scare them. Yeah.
Oh God, I used to love America's Funniest Home Videos when they would do like a compilation of people doing that every year.
Yeah.
The people sleeping, and then like sometimes they get punched in the face from the parent.
Yeah.
They'd be like, ah, bam.
Or they jump out of like a trash can, they get hit, and then they go right back into the trash can.
I don't know what it is. I love seeing people get scared. Like I'm all about like, oh, someone's coming in, let me hide, and jump out and get them.
Yeah,
I love. That's just like
as long as it's good-hearted.
It's like top 3 pleasures on earth.
As long as it's good-hearted and it's not one of those where they're just gonna say, "Oh, it's just a prank, bro."
Oh yeah. I mean, just like to family members, like
yeah. Those are the good. That's what I mean. Like those are the good-hearted ones, and then you got the ones where they think just saying it's a prank is gonna get you out of it.
The Doherty people who are like pushing people when they walk by, and then having like fake bodyguards be like, "What? You see that clip too?"
Yeah. Well, where he was like walking like this on people.
Yeah. It's just like so dumb.
Very dumb. Like people can still get past your security guards. So like, what?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, like I've had some like pranks. I hate even calling them pranks. I feel like that word has negative connotations now. But like, I've like hidden before, and like the payoff was not worth the effort.
Really?
Like I've hid behind a door one time for, I swear, like a half hour. Like
Uh-huh.
they should be coming through any minute.
Oh man.
And I'm like, wasting my time. I'm ready. I want to jump out and scare them, but they get distracted.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I've tried to do pranks too that failed, but I was
You
never a
ever
good
hide from your dog? You ever?
Yes,
That's a fun one.
that is fun. Or you just like fake do something so they can chase you. So you just let them chase you for no reason. I love doing that.
Where you kick them real hard and then run. Right, Ronnie?
I can't kick my dog, but
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Don't
I know.
dare.
No, I know.
I'm not saying it for you, Denny. I just gotta make sure I say that.
I know. I'm that guy that would feel bad for like stepping on his dog's like tail, and I'd be like, you know how like a dog would be fine in like 2 minutes and be happy again, and then here's me like it would like ruin my whole day. Yeah, like, oh, I stepped on your tail. I'm sorry.
Forgot it. Yeah, they forgot about it like 12 hours ago, and you're like, right, you're out buying him treats.
Yeah. Try and bandage up his tail.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, if anybody has tips out there on how to clip dogs' toenails that are beyond repair, it feels like, let me know, because my dog's nails are rough and he hates me going near him.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard
real bad.
I heard if you somehow do sandpaper, like not direct sandpaper, but I heard sandpaper helps.
I need something because I come home and he jumps up to give me a hug and he Wolverines my chest.
Yeah, and
my body.
You got to check your shirt, see if you don't got like a rip in there or something. I know, I've been there too.
I heard someone say they drugged their dog to do it, but I'm like, I'm not like P. Diddy or nothing. I'm not. Like, I ain't trying to get no baby oil situations.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do have hemp oil for dogs, which calms them down.
Really?
I give my dog hemp oil. It calms him down.
Your dog is an abuser?
It makes him feel good, I'll say that.
He abuses hemp?
So we use it for like when there's like storms or something, like if because he's scared of thunder and stuff, so it'll like calm him down. He's scared of the fireplace, so like if the fireplace is going on.
Do you have his written consent?
Yeah, he loves it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
No, he does. You blow it
Go
out.
ahead and drug me up. He's like, you know what, Dad? I am feeling pretty scared tonight. I'm really feeling really scared tonight. You got any of that
pretty much. Pretty much. That's what it feels like sometimes. But
I love the thought of an animal being addicted to drugs.
But there's an option for you if you ever want to try hemp oil. Try that.
Yeah. So do you rub it on them? Hemp? You don't ingest it if it's an oil.
They have pills, and then they have ones where you can do like a drop of it into their mouth. Okay. Yeah. Or you can like hide it in their food or something. My dog just does the drops. Like he'll come and like drink it. Yeah.
I've always wondered about that stuff because like there's hemp products for everything.
Yeah.
But it's like lotions and stuff. But that stuff doesn't do anything to you, right? That's just like
I've never done the lotions, but I know people that have. So
I know the smell of them.
Yeah.
I honestly I can't stand the smell, but it's fine if that's what you want to do it. That's fine. I'm not.
I can't stand the smell of that stuff anyway, like hemp or real or what. So you know.
Mary J.
Yeah, good old Mary J.
Well, it smells different. I feel like, right?
Different ones smell different, yeah. But I mean, I just don't like the smell of any of it.
Yeah, I'm very smell sensitive. I hate a lot of smells.
Same.
I think I've talked to you about it before, but like, I don't do anything red, purple, pink, or blue. Artificial flavor wise or smells. Okay. I stay away from it. So candy, like Halloween is like almost a triggering holiday for me.
So Jolly Ranchers, you can't just have like a blueberry or cherry or anything. Wow,
it's been that way since I was a kid. Like since I was like 10 years old.
So you could do pudding, but you couldn't do Jello.
Always, yeah, pudding. Okay. I'm a pudding man, and that's why my body looks like pudding. I look like bags full of pudding. But yeah, like I can't do red, purple, pink, or blue. Those are my unsafe colors. My safe colors are typically yellow, green, and orange.
Okay, like, so green apple, banana, and
let's see. Orange. Sometimes green apple is a little iffy. I will, but yes.
Okay.
It's weird because like I also like blueberry Pop-Tarts for some reason.
Okay, yeah, those are good.
But I don't like blueberry anything else. But I
Wow.
like blueberry pop. It's like I think I'm mentally challenged. I think that might be it. What
No,
is it that
no,
Alex?
no.
What did Alex Jones say?
I don't know.
I don't want to say it on our podcast. You can censor it. But he pauses and goes, "I'm gonna tell you something. I'm pretty much retarded."
That's fine. You didn't say the actual word.
Yeah, I said R.
Yeah. But
We're good.
yeah.
And it was a quote, okay? Unquote.
Yeah, of course.
I was quoting.
You're quoting, right?
Yeah,
right.
it's a quote. All
Quote.
right.
Yeah.
I have friends who are.
Yeah.
I'm talking to one right now.
Exactly. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, I like blueberry Pop Tarts, but I don't like anything else. I mean, it's a weird world I live in.
There's foods like that for me, I'm sure too, where I like something, but I don't like it in something else.
Yeah, I like gag too. Like the smell of it
Yeah.
is really rough for me. I have a weird thing too, where I really like, and I hate admitting this, I like Monster energy drinks.
Okay.
The regular one.
Yeah.
I absolutely am repulsed by the smell.
Really?
But I like the drink.
But you like the drink.
It's really weird. So like, I've like hold my breath when I drink it.
I mean, if you like it, drink it.
That's not good advice because I get, every few days on Facebook, I see like, this is what your heart looks like if you drink energy drinks. And it's it's like a ruined heart.
You could do anything and it'll pop up as an ad on Facebook. You could think anything, you could do anything, and it'll be an ad.
Yeah. But they don't campaign against energy drinks like they do other drugs.
True.
They should.
Yeah, that's
they should.
Because
they should. Remember, there's those commercials like where they showed lungs out in the street of like, this is what your lungs look like on cigarettes.
Yeah, or what was that one where they had the girl from back in the day? She was like super flat. She was in her chair.
Yeah. It's like don't even try drugs once. Don't do it. And it's like for energy drinks, I can't even imagine what they'd say. Like you'd just be jittery.
Yeah,
I don't know. Because it'd just be uncomfortable. Like that's all it really does for me. Like I'm more uncomfortable after I drink one.
That's true. I mean, it's weird because I'll drink an energy drink and still be able to fall asleep. It's weird.
Yeah, there's people like that. Yeah,
I try and I just.
But talking to you about sleep though is not a good idea because you have the most.
I think that's what it is.
Is that the word abhorrent sleep schedule I've ever heard of?
I think that's what it is. Is my body's so used to the way it is that nothing can keep me awake. If I sleep, I sleep.
Yeah, but you sleep. You told me about 2 hours. You can sleep 2 to 4 hours every night, willingly.
Just about.
Because that's enough for you. That's insane.
It's just what my body does. I don't know why. It's just used to it at this point. But on the weekends, I'll sleep like 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I feel bad for you tonight. I really do.
No.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed for you.
I'm good. I'm honestly all right.
Good.
But I mean, I'll feel it at some point tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah, we're gonna watch you halfway through the stream. You're gonna draw eyes on your eyelids. Yeah. Like, what's Ronnie playing? He's playing one of those Telltale games where it just plays the whole story. Right.
All right. Well, I'm debuting my VTuber, guys.
Yeah. 12-hour stream with a VTuber. That can't be fair.
No, it can't.
That's not fair at all.
They could walk away, and you would have no idea.
Yeah.
Put a soundboard.
Yeah. Yeah,
it would be cool. Honestly, it would be awesome to have a VTuber though. I feel like that's just to say you have a VTuber, that'd be cool.
I feel like it's like I feel like everyone wants to dabble in it, but once you do, I think you're gonna get like it's so comfortable that you're like, you know what, I might just do this full time. Right. It's like I feel like I've seen that happen a few times with people.
Yeah. Condolce, he actually just made a VTuber. He has a VTuber now. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've been in a stream since then, but
Yeah.
I
I
like
haven't
having fun
seen
with.
it. No.
I have fun with him. I was like, dude, your VTuber looks like a Nintendo character that I would like that has too much dialogue, so I like continuously press A to get to the next scene.
Just keeps going.
Yeah, because Nintendo games are like that. It's like, okay, why is this person still talking? Why am I still clicking A to get through the scenes?
And what's so funny about Nintendo games is that like usually it's a lot of little kids who
Yeah.
can't even read. Like I can't even believe I played Pokemon growing up because like I don't think I
Oh,
learned
what
to
was this
read.
reading?
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I learned how to read till I was 12.
Right.
I mean, I don't even.
We just saw the Pokemon names and we're like, okay, cool. All right, now we know what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm learning that a lot now with my son Lincoln because like he
Mhm.
really likes watching gameplay videos of Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, cool.
Still, like it's been that way for over like almost a year.
Wow.
But like he can't read any of it, but every single time there's words on the screen, he's like, "Dad, what's that say? What's that say?" So I'm like spending all day. I'm reading every 5 seconds. It's extremely frustrating. I hate reading. I'm not a fan of that at all.
I love when I'm like being told something in another language that I don't understand, and then they'll say like the whole thing, and at the end I'll be like, well, I think I got it from like I think was it Billy Madison I heard it from, where he's like, oh yeah, I know some of those words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're thinking you're
Is it Billy Madison I'm thinking of? He was like, oh, I know some of those words.
you might be thinking of that, but whenever I say, "Oh, I know some of these words," I'm referencing Ed from Good Burger when he's
Yes, that's what it is. That's
he's
what
reading
it
a
was.
document.
Yes.
He goes, "Oh,
Yes.
oh,
That's
I know some of these words." Yeah,
I couldn't remember it was Adam Sandler or Good Burger. It was Good Burger. You're right.
yeah. Did I say Ed? It's not Ed.
It's
Is
Ed.
his name
Yeah.
Ed? His name
Ed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some of these. That's my favorite.
He's like reading. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know some of these words."
I love quoting that. It's fun to quote.
Yeah, me too. And you know what? We're gonna and if you want, you can edit out that you didn't know that it wasn't.
No,
from,
no, it's
Billy
fine.
Madison.
It's fine. It's
Which,
fine.
by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, and you don't. You can edit it out too. Did you ever do the? Did you apply for the?
I did. I did. I never. So I found out even though you apply, you could have done open auditions, which I didn't know there was open auditions. So
Or,
For
For clarification, it's for what? Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore 2.
Gilmore 2.
So I could have done the open auditions, but I didn't realize it was a certain day, so I missed out on it.
Did you want to do like a little freelance thing real quick to submit, or?
I would have, but I
No,
didn't.
I meant
know.
like right now, like your character. Just go ahead.
Oh, my character. If I wanted to just say my character, I could
You're
be
the golf ball.
Yeah, I could be the golf ball. I want to be like I could be like one of those guys that kind of like in the first one where they like try to interrupt them while they're golfing.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Yeah.
But
Act
there's
like you're coming from the trees or something.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be a guy just passing through the store. I'll be like a guy like just coming through the door of a store or something. I don't know. I'll do anything in that movie.
I remember you mentioned it, but I just saw like a post or something the other day, and it was like footage from the set of Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Ronnie didn't even tell me.
They're
They
filming.
started filming?
Yeah. See, I like I said, if I would have known that auditions for that day, I would have been there because it's right in Morristown. They're filming it in Morristown, New Jersey, which is like what like
I'm gonna pretend to know what that is. Yeah.
It's like an hour from Delaware.
Nice.
So it's not far at all.
Is.
Yeah. So it's like I could have if I would have known that, I would have definitely not been at work that day and went.
Have you done any auditions for anything else in your time?
No. I want to. I actually, you know what's funny is I don't know if you know what Backstage is, but it's where you could sign up and get like roles and stuff. I did sign up for that, so I get like emails for like roles all the time that I can like try out for. But then I'm like
voice acting or like literal like
anything like you could be like an extra. They'll be like, all right, we want a specific role for this, or you could be we need your voice for this. So I'm
That's
like,
cool.
So at least I get the emails if I do want to try it out.
Yeah, you've got offers. I'm sure they're all 100% legitimate.
You know, that's another thing too. You got to look out for that.
I feel like that's like Scam Central. I don't know.
You can end up in some really bad indie movie.
Yeah, real taint on your career.
That's just gonna end up on YouTube or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to be in a movie, but like I don't.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if I think I could act probably, but I don't know if I would ever be proud of it. You know. There's so many roles where like every time I'm watching a movie with Raquel, they're like, and then did you see the new season of The Boys?
No, I need to.
Dang it. Well, you've seen The Boys?
I've seen The Boys,
right?
absolutely, yeah.
So there's like some characters in there that have to do some really zany, gross stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes involving genitalia.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's funny where I was like a starving actor and I finally get my big break and I'm a guy that's like has to like, you know, fornicate with myself.
Right.
Like it's like I don't know if I would want that. I feel like that'd be just my luck.
Or it's like you finally get the role and then they're like, all right, dude, here's your role. Thank you for auditioning. You're gonna be the serial killer. You're gonna be killing everybody. Like
everyone. Here's the thing. Everyone hates you, but here's the thing. You're in love with your dad, and you guys are, and you're making out every day. Right. I just feel like that. It's like I don't know if I could ever be proud to tell people, yeah, I'm an actor.
This is my biggest role.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But if you haven't seen the new season of The Boys, if you have seen it, you might know the character I'm talking about. It's a dude I've never seen before act, but he's got this role in this, and what they've done to this poor guy.
Oh my god!
What they've made him do is just completely. I just don't know how he could ever show his face again. I just
an early humiliation ritual.
Yeah. And our like visual effects these days are so good.
Yeah.
It looks real. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for you to see it.
That's another thing too. Like they could be like, okay, we're gonna say it's you, but it's really a stuntman, and then we're gonna CGI you onto the stuntman to make it look like you. That's still weird to me. That's still weird.
Yeah,
it's like,
make it look more like the stuntman. I don't want to be known for this.
Yeah, we're gonna make you have this sex scene with this dude and be like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be a dummy, a doll.
Right.
I like seeing that stuff. The stuntman, like when it's like obviously not supposed to be. I forget.
You can tell it's like a stunt doll or something.
Have you seen? There's like a clip that's went around. I think for Beethoven. You've probably seen the clip at some point.
The dog movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the dog movie. No, the one, Ludwig van Beethoven.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. It's the dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but like there's like this kid who's like gets tackled. But there's like a scene change, and like you could see if you pause the screen that they switch the kid out with like some middle-aged man, and he gets tagged. I'll have to send it to you, or if anyone's seen it, they'll know.
There's another one. Have you ever seen the Shaggy Dog?
With Tim Allen.
No, it was like the voice. I think Shaggy Dog. I think that was a remake of the first one, but the very first one, it's like a very old one, where like a dog's trying to escape. So.
Oh, I may have seen this.
So like the dog, like he's running past. He runs past, and then out of nowhere, there's another shot where it's like a dude in a dog suit. He sucker punches the dude and then runs.
I have seen that. Yeah, I saw like a little showcase of that. Like a bunch of clips. It's like the dog like looks like it's like jumps out a window and is clearly a man.
Yeah. Like this dog really just sucker punched this dude.
I love it.
Oh, that's so funny. Bad TV is so good sometimes.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I miss
me too.
That. There's like such a good gap between like the monster horror movies, like visual effects, like stuff like that. It's like kind of where they meet. It's right. Like practical effects.
Now everything's just like super gory or something like that. I saw. Have you ever seen any of the Terrifier movies?
I was going to bring that up. I haven't seen a single one, but apparently I thought it was like some like people never cared about it type of movie. Now I'm interested. If he's becoming some sort of horror classic, I kind of want to see it. But
so it started off as like some indie horror movie, and then I guess it blew up to where they were like, okay, now we got the second movie. We got a little bit more money. Let's make it more gory, and now they're. Okay, now we got even more money. Let's make a theatrical movie, and I saw the theatrical one, and it's pretty gory.
It's gory, but is it good or is it?
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
I don't know about it, but I've managed to avoid spoilers on that
So
kind of stuff.
I'll say it like this: you'll watch the movie thinking like, "Wow, I can't believe they were able to put this in the movie." Is how I'll put it.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I watch from the first one on? Should I watch 1, 2, and 3, or should I just start with 3?
Honestly, you could start with 2, but if you want to start with the first one, you can.
I am curious. We'll see.
Start with the first one. The first one's okay. The second one's better, but the third one is really, really good. So it just gets better as you watch them. The first one, you'd be like, okay, I don't see the hype. And then you see the second one, you'd be like, okay, I see the hype now. You know?
Yeah.
So.
There's movies that live off like their legacy of the previous movie.
Yeah. Just don't watch it with kids or anything.
No, I won't. Yeah.
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Always hard to do. I don't know if I really like gore. I mean, I don't like gory for the sake of gory. You know, I don't know. I don't know where I stand. I haven't seen a lot of gory things.
There is parts where you'll think it's like disgusting, and then there's some that's like really disgusting, and then there's some where it's gonna be like funny disgusting.
There's some where you're like, you know what, this was a different.
This is kind of funny, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it has different moments. It's different stuff for everybody. I mean, I know some people were like I guess the people that aren't used to gore, I heard they were like throwing up and stuff. I didn't throw up. I was like,
I think it's just some people that like are really, really clever with marketing.
Yeah.
Write these articles like people are leaving the theater.
True.
And people probably like, oh wait, my babysitter fell through. I gotta go home. But right. I feel like that brings a lot more buzz to a movie. You know, like
it does. Yeah.
Same thing they said happened with The Exorcist back in.
The Exorcist, yeah. A few movies, or they'll be like, oh, this movie will cause seizures or something.
Yeah. Really, I've been wanting a seizure. You go and watch it.
Right.
Paranormal Activity is one of those too. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
They were like, this movie's so scary, people were leaving the theater, and which, if you've seen it, there's no way people were leaving the theater for that movie.
No.
That's just like watching a security camera. That's boring.
It's like playing an indie game. To be honest, it's like Phasmophobia. It's like I'm playing Phasmophobia, but watching it. I'm watching a Twitch stream.
Did you ever play that Blair Witch game that came out?
Yes, I played that. The one with the dog. It was you and a dog. Yeah, I did play that. I streamed it. Did I stream it? I'm pretty sure I streamed it.
You probably did.
And
I think I may have seen you play it. I just remembered it because I was thinking of
my whole goal. I was like, please, just nothing ever happened to this dog. That was my only goal the whole movie. I was like, please don't do anything to this dog.
Have you seen the theories on the Blair Witch?
Mm-mm.
You ever watched that?
I never watched them. I just played the game.
You never seen Blair Witch?
No, I've never seen Blair Witch.
Oh, Ronnie, what's going on? I thought you were the media guy. What's happening? I've seen season 4 of The Boys before you. I've seen the Blair Witch movie. What's going on? You're really slacking.
I am slacking. I gotta catch up. That's why I saw Terrifier. Okay, I went and saw Terrifier 3. I want to see Venom because that just came out. So
I heard early reviews of that are good.
Yeah.
I hope. I haven't seen the second one though.
Oh, you haven't seen the second one's good. I like.
For me, it's expected. By the way, for me to not see things like that's my thing. I don't see things very often. You should be on top of this.
I know. Again, like I said, I should. Venom came out on Thursday. I feel like I should have seen it already, but here I am. So I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know. It looks good. Are they connecting it to the Sony Marvel universe still or no?
Oh, it's still Sony. I don't.
Well, remember, wasn't there like a scene in the last Spider-Man
where Venom shows up?
Yeah.
No, see, I don't want to spoil it, but
I think I just did actually. Hold on.
No, well, I mean, for you,
No Way Home has been out for a long time.
I know, but you said you haven't seen the second Venom movie, so I don't want to say how it happened.
I haven't seen it, but I also don't really care that much.
Okay, all right, so you know how Doctor.
But our audience might.
Okay, you're right.
Goodness, I'm thinking of everyone else.
You're right. Yeah, and also me being a Marvel head, I would hate that too. So if I heard that spoiler, so I understand. I'm not gonna do that. Not like some of these other podcast people that will spoil it. No problem.
Respect this community we've been cultivating.
You're right. Dude, do you know how hard it is to go on TikTok and not get spoiled by something these days?
It happens to me all the time. It sucks.
That's why I had to block like certain like people that are on there all the time talking about Marvel and stuff. Like that Soups guy. I don't know if you know who Soups is. I had to block him just because he's always talking about Marvel. Like before I even see it, I'm like, dude, we get it. You got to saw early review, but don't spoil it for me. Like,
yeah. I had that happen to me with the show Dexter. Do you see Dexter?
Dexter, yeah.
Did you see all of it?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the last season because someone's spoiled it just
oh my God.
randomly on the internet. Drives me nuts.
That's so.
Have you ever seen a spoiler though, and then you watch the movie and you find out the spoiler that you saw was fake?
That too, yeah.
Like, wow, this completely tricked me.
That's how they got you into the movie, though. They lie to get you in there. Or people are just trolling too. I feel like that would be me. I would troll and not say like the actual spoiler, just so you could go see it and be like, "Oh wait, yeah." See, as long as it's good-hearted.
And this is the part where Doctor Strange murders Spider-Man. I'm like waiting for it. Here it comes.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Everyone's fine?
Did that make the final cut? Did they say an early release? Like,
maybe it's an alternate ending. I don't know.
Is my theater showing a different version? Is this like a different language one or? Oh, that's funny.
Any other movies you see? Anything new out? I wanted to see that movie Longlegs. I haven't seen that yet.
I want to see Longlegs.
I've heard that's good.
I saw Beetlejuice. That was pretty.
Oh,
good.
That's
good.
Okay.
That's.
It looks like they've captured the original feel. We watched Beetlejuice, the first one, yesterday.
It has the original feel to it. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You'll like it. So Beetlejuice. Other than that, I haven't really.
You could say Beetlejuice too. It's okay.
You're right. You're right. I should.
I should just say
I should just say Beetlejuice too.
Because you're one away. You gotta be careful.
I do gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can pop up behind me.
You're one away. You gotta be careful on that.
You ever get scared of stuff like that as a kid, like saying something in the mirror, like the Bloody Mary stuff?
Yeah. Don't say it again.
I'm not in front of a mirror, so we're fine.
Yeah. I literally see a mirror in your background.
You're right. Or I guess you can count as like the camera lens as a mirror. So you're right.
I couldn't handle that. Yeah, I was so afraid of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think I still am.
Dude, I'm still one of those guys where like I'd be walking up the stairs and I feel like somebody's behind me.
Yeah, I feel that all the time.
Yeah.
And like I get on like these, especially around this time of year, like I watch a lot of like scary movie breakdowns, like hidden details behind some of like my favorite movies. Like watching like I love the movie The Shining. It's like one of my favorite yearly movies. Yeah, I love it. Just the performance is so good.
Absolutely.
But like every time I start watching it, I'm like, maybe my place isn't too good either.
Yeah, I like watching stuff like that too. And then like I'm like, for some reason I'm always on YouTube just watching like random movie scenes of like movies I haven't seen in a while. I'm like, I kind of want to watch the scene again, but I don't want to watch the whole movie. I just want to watch that one scene.
Yeah, that's like me. Like every year I watch the scene in Seven.
Yeah,
movie Seven. With the what's in the box.
Yeah,
Kevin Spacey. It's like every year it's just like, what's in the box? And he just goes on over.
Or I'll just like watch like random clips from like This Is the End or something. The Seth Rogen movie. Like, this part was pretty funny. I kind of want to watch it again.
The best part of that movie, and it's still my favorite, is I forget what the actors are. I feel like Aziz Ansari is on it. It might be Jake Johnson. I don't know. Or David Krumholtz. Maybe I don't know who it is.
So you're talking about when they were at the party?
Yeah, they're falling into the pit.
Yeah. And
there's two guys. One guy's hanging in the pit. There's another guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it, man." He's like, No. I'll grab you. I'll hold you. He's like, "Really? My whole weight?" And he's like, "Yes." He's like, "If I jump over to you, you'll hold me." He's like, "Yes, just do it." And he jumps, and not even a half a second of him trying to hold it, he drops.
That was Krumholtz. You're right, David Krumholtz. Yeah. Or it was like the other one where it was like Kevin Hart and Aziz Ansari, and Aziz is like falling in the hole. He's like, "Get me, Kevin!" And he's like kicking him off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's one of those movies though, like where it's really, really funny in the daytime, and then like if you watched it at night, even though it's such a stupid, silly premise, it's like they start talking about like demons and I'm like feeling uncomfortable.
We got to make a movie like that, but like all of us like streamers. Get a group of us streamers having like a streamer version of it.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I mean, we're kind of getting into pre-Halloween scary movie territory, but
We are.
I'm sure we'll have more Halloween stuff to talk about. But I just had this on my mind. Like, what's like the scariest movie that you've actually bothered by?
Oh,
It doesn't have to be of all time, but like something that's really bothered you.
that just really, really scared me and just
Yeah.
kept to me.
I've got two
Okay.
specific ones.
When I was younger, I was really scared of It. The original It, like not the remake, obviously.
I'm cool with having this as the answer, but I mean more like in your adulthood, like because
in my adulthood,
because everything scared me as a kid.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Okay, adulthood.
I want to see if you're a big baby.
I don't know. It depends. I'm trying to think. Something that like really scared me. Because when I watch movies, I try not to like have them scare me. I try to have like fun with them. But then
that's what I mean. This like but there's like a few that creep
that
on
you can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's there's this movie called that thing I told you about is going off right now.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Dude, that's scary right there. That's scary right there.
For context, in my backyard, there's a forest, and then further behind that is a park, and there's like this audio recording going off every few minutes that says, "Warning: you are trespassing on this park property. You are being recorded and reported to the authority." Like, and that just went off.
Are your doors locked?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's kind
sorry. It is really eerie.
No, I get it, dude. You know, growing up in Smyrna, you got the prison there, so it's like
I lived right next to that prison.
Hearing that alarm is scary itself, dude.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, the movie for me was. Have you ever seen The Last Exorcism?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
So it's got the same actor that was. Have you ever seen Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
Howard, you know the lawyer Howard Hamlin. Is it Hamlin?
Okay.
The main lawyer.
Yeah. No, it's been a minute since I've seen Better Call Saul, but I know
you'd know him if you see him.
I know the name.
In The Last Exorcism, he's in it. He's the lead, and he's like plays this. He's like a preacher. He's got like the salesman thing where he knows he doesn't believe in religion,
right?
But he's like really good at like salesman stuff.
Okay.
So he's like, and the whole movie's playful. It's not even like scary,
right?
Until it gets really scary.
Really,
it gets it's like very cult like, and like it just genuinely bothered me. I mean,
oh man,
that's one of the only movies, and I just don't like ritualistic stuff because that stuff does happen. I've seen it in like documentaries. It's
that's 100% understandable. So now
it's like I'm not afraid of like the stuff existing. I'm afraid that people that believe it think it exists, so that they do it. You know what I mean?
Dang, now it's kind of like I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it. Now you got me like back and forth.
It's genuinely I think it's a really good movie.
Yeah,
but the second one I heard sucks, but the first one.
It's crazy to like you watch a movie and you find out that it's like not based on a true story, but it's based on a true event, like something that actually happened. Mm-hmm. They just twist it a little bit, kind of like Jeepers Creepers. Did you know Jeepers Creepers was based off a real event?
No, there was a scarecrow that
So it wasn't a brother and sister, but it was a couple. That they were just traveling. Really? They were just traveling, and you know how like Jeepers Creepers has like his truck, and he like follows them around and everything. Yeah. It was the guy
trying to get Justin Long, just trying to get him.
Yeah, it was a guy following them around in a truck, kind of like Jeepers Creepers, and I guess that's how they got the story from that.
So they're like, yeah, I bet that guy goes home and sits on a chair made out of flesh.
Poor Justin Long. He always gets it wrong, and he always gets it messed up in all his horror movies.
I think we could spoil that one, but the ending of that movie really shocked me. Was it his eyes are missing or something like that?
Yeah.
I remember that really bothered me.
We're allowed to spoil that movie. We don't support that director.
But that little jig, because didn't he like. Did he essay someone, or was he a pedophile? Was he one or the other?
Both. He was.
Both?
It was one of the kids from one of his other movies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen the third one.
Oh, I don't. Well, no, you're right. He did. Yeah, he did make he didn't make the remakes, but
he was involved on the third one. I'm pretty sure. Whatever.
No, he made the third one, but he didn't make like the I get what's it called, like Reborn, Jeepers Creepers Reborn or something like that.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, they have a whole reboot of it, but it's not that great.
Pretty scary franchise.
Yeah, it is.
It's not good. I just remember the second movie with the bus scene. I remember that was really.
That's my favorite Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
If I had to choose a favorite one, that's probably my favorite one.
I think it was just because it was so relatable, like a school bus, and I was like, that was around the time, like I ride one of these every day.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, good thing I didn't play football for school. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you're like in the back of a pickup truck, and then you just randomly get flipped over, and
yeah. That's terrifying.
I don't know why I always think of that theme from that movie is when he's like in the pickup truck and then it just flips over and him and Jeepers Creepers are just flying throughout the cornfield.
There's a lot of iconic scenes, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I would no, like I said, I can't support the director, but I love the movie, and it's kind of like if they ever put him in like Dead by Daylight, I think that's the one DLC I'd never buy just because I don't want that money to go to him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like, such a hard thing.
It's like I want him, but it's like I don't want my money to go to that guy.
It's just like separating. It's like the same thing like with Dr. Disrespect. I know we talked about it a few times. It's like separating. It's like sometimes you can't just do it. But now that I bring that up. I just saw that he just released merch.
Are you kidding me?
Today, and it seems really shallow. Like make gaming great again.
What? Oh my god.
I just this is breaking news, so you're hearing it here.
Why would he think merch is a good idea right now?
He made merch. I think it's because he's not monetized and he's trying to figure out how to do it. But and he applied for remonetization, but it got pushed back another 60 days.
Wow.
So it sucks because I've talked about it before. I loved watching his stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm conflicted. Like it's such a sucky.
There was a game that came out where he was you could buy a skin of him. It was a shooter. I can't remember the name of it.
Wasn't it Call of Duty?
No, it was another shooter game.
There's so many.
I know. I can't.
I'll just start naming some.
It was like something. It was like Rogue Company. Was it Rogue Company?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay, so when Rogue Company came out, they had 2 DLCs you could buy. You could buy a Dr. Disrespect DLC and you could buy a 100 Thieves DLC. I bought both of them. So I remember I used to run around as Dr. Disrespect in the game. Now I kind of want to refund it, but I can't.
Yeah. They probably have taken it away at this point.
Probably. Yeah.
That game, because I hear that game is done terrible.
Oh yeah, no, that game probably lasted probably a month. Yeah. But I feel like that's a lot of games too. Unfortunately, you feel like a game's gonna do good, and then they just stop after a couple months.
Yeah. So it's are you able to separate the artist from the crimes? Like with R. Kelly, when I Believe I Can Fly comes on, you want to sing it. You do.
You know what? You're not wrong. Or if it's like I'm watching Space Jam and I hear the song, but it's I don't know. It's kind of like Kanye West too in a way. It's like the dude's crazy, but I love his music. Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's where do we draw the line?
Right.
Right. You said you want to buy the DLC for. But
that was before. That was before. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I thought you were talking about Dr. Disrespect.
No. The Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. I'm saying I relate. I just don't know where to stand on this.
It's I would love to run around as Jeepers Creepers,
jeeping and creeping on the people.
Or it's if they come out with a Justin Long character, that would be fun to run around in. But I'm I don't know. I'd rather just somebody else buy him and I'll get chased. Yeah. But then the adept achievement sounds pretty good. I like it. I like achievement hunting in that game.
Yeah, I haven't
because there's so many.
Played in a while.
There's so many achievements. It's I don't know why I like doing it. It feels good.
Well, that's just a little Ronnie in there.
You're right. You're
always coming to finish it off.
There's no point to it, but it just feels good when you see it.
That's what gaming should be, honestly.
You're right. You're right.
I think you're doing it the right way.
Especially with games that don't like have an ending. I feel like if you're like getting the achievements, I feel like that's how you're beating the game is getting the achievements if they don't have an ending.
100% of that.
Yeah, right.
You're like Stardew Valley doesn't have an end. Yes, it does.
I don't see you getting every achievement in that game.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Yeah,
I hear that sound out back right now.
Oh man,
I'm gonna try to record the sound tonight.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you gotta play that on the Halloween episode. We gotta start it off with that.
This is why my kids woke up so early, 3 a.m. I think they can hear it. I think they can hear it, and they're waking up.
Oh my god, that's
gonna suck.
I feel like that would be even scarier to wake up to instead of just like randomly hearing it. I feel like hearing that waking up would be even scarier.
I don't know. Yeah, it is scary, but my daughter makes up lies all the time. I hope they're lies because she'll be like, she'll be like, there was a monster in my room last night. She's like, he's friendly. I'm like, huh? She's like, and she describes him. She's like, he's yellow, he's big and yellow, and he gives me gifts. I'm like, like what? She'll be doing stuff like that. It's so creepy. But then she's like changes it the next day. She's like, yeah, there were zombies in my room. So I'm like, okay, maybe something you're watching.
Yeah.
But she really likes Thriller. She's into Thriller from Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's so funny. She's like, can we listen to Michael Jackson?
Oh, wow.
Like, Thriller Michael Jackson.
That's cool. Hey, she's listening to good music, so that's good.
Yeah. But, you know, another artist that, possibly might be, we don't know.
That's true. That's true.
I think we all just kind of want to not know that one.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because I still listen to him all the time.
Who doesn't?
But going back to that like alarm thing, I feel like imagine waking up to that, and I just feel like Red Dawn. You ever seen Red Dawn? I feel like Red Dawn's gonna happen or something.
Yeah,
like they're just gonna come in with like parachutes, and it's like, okay,
it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this is an emergency test broadcast, and then out of nowhere you look.
People in parachutes are coming. Yeah, it's like, oh man.
Here we go. Luckily, that's like the one thing video games have trained us for, situations like that. Like, okay, here's what we need to do. We need to grab all of our food because it heals us.
Yeah.
Put it in our backpack.
we don't have to cook it, but we can eat it and we'll be all right.
Cook it, we can just eat it on the go, and it's going to refill our stamina, and we'll be fine.
You'll throw up once, but you'll feel better. We promise. Yeah. Go ahead and drink the water from the lake. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's wild to think about. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I mean, we're talking about like Dr. Disrespect and everything. What about all the Twitch drama going on right now?
What, Palestine, Free Palestine versus Israel versus Asmongold versus
that's Asmongold.
Ethan Klein versus Hassan Abi. I mean, it's just
what was that other girl? I'm sure you heard about the what's her name, like Frogan or something. Oh my god,
Frogan,
yeah, Frogan. Like what's going on? What's funny is I feel like Asmongold. I tweeted this. I feel like Asmongold got canceled to the point where it's like we don't even have Asmongold anymore. We have it to where he went to Doctor Strange and he casted a spell to where a multiverse happened, and now we have a different Asmongold here, and he's cleaning.
Yeah, it feels like a different timeline for sure. Like we got swapped out with a different one.
Right. It's like this isn't our Asmongold. He doesn't clean.
And meanwhile, the Asmongold that said some terrible things is like in a country where he's murdering people or something. Yeah. He swapped it out for his good timeline version.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, he said some pretty bizarre stuff, but I mean, it's pretty well received apology. I feel like across the board. I mean, I watched it. I watched it hour since when it came out. I was right at the top of the line.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here first. I didn't comment it, but I mean, it was. I mean, of apologies. I mean, there was no ukulele or anything, so it was nice.
Yeah,
and but yeah, it kind of triggered like this whole domino effect. I mean, have you seen all the other stuff like going on? Like everyone's like, how come you ban him for this?
Yeah, everybody's trying to. Yeah.
To be fair about that Frogan girl, I don't know who she is really, but like Asmongold gets banned for 14 days or 15 days or whatever, saying what he said, which was obviously terrible.
Yeah.
And they did like Frogan and a group of people. They have like some podcasts where they did like a tier list thing.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Where it like teetered on racist. You know what I mean? I think it teetered. I feel like it wasn't 100% there, and that got then banned for like 30 days. I
Yeah,
don't know. It's just like, where is the the threshold of like what's worse than the other?
true.
Yeah.
And like it's like people are like they're like, all right, we got this guy, we got this person. Now let's get Hassan. Now everybody's trying to cancel Hassan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody at Twitch can be banned. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's like a backlog of like a lot of people with terrible things they've said. I think that's why they don't enforce the rules, because they know like we would have to ban everybody all the time.
Literally. I'm
Like,
did you hear? Did a VTuber got banned today for playing a game called Butt Slapper?
oh, I have not heard that. No.
Butt Slapper Simulator, where you just slap butts,
Wow.
and she got banned for it.
How long of a ban?
I can find it. Hold on.
No, I'm not. That's where I think that's what it is. Like, that's the confusion. Like, what's a worse offense? Like, we don't know. I'd be surprised if it's more than 14 days. It'd be crazy.
It doesn't say it doesn't say how long she got banned for, but it says that the game creator took responsibility for it.
Really. It is weird.
I feel like if it's not a category on Twitch, just don't stream it anyway. Although I've done that, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna do that on Saturday during the 12-hour. I'm playing a game that's kind of wild, but we'll see.
Oh boy, we're gonna find out. We're gonna get banned off of Twitch.
It was recommended to me, so I want to play it because I like playing games that people recommend to me because I want them to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So
it makes sense.
So
butt slapping, was it very graphic looking?
I didn't watch anything on it. I just know that I just heard
we talked about this a few podcasts ago, where I just think it's so weird how like I watched one of your TikTok clips, or that something that you streamed, the casting of Frank Stone.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was like the most gory thing I've ever seen.
And it's still on
like, and then like it's fine, but like a meme game about slapping butts gets you banned. It's just weird.
I
guess it's sexual content.
I guess,
but way more frowned upon.
But it's okay. Just go ahead and have women still going in a green screen in a bikini and then staying at the hot tub. That's fine.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh man, that was a weird era. I forgot about that.
That was, yeah. You don't see that much anymore, but
yeah, it kind of fizzled out. Yeah.
And they're finding new ways.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people moved to Kick once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like a necessary. Kick has a necessary evil at that point.
You could do anything on Kick at this point.
Yeah, but it took out some people that were going a little extra on.
I heard Fergan moved to Kick after that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I heard that she went to Kick after she got banned on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't really know much about her other than like
the
main stuff I've heard is that she's like she got canceled recently, I guess. Like they said the reason why she did, everyone thought it was because she said she hopes like American troops get PTSD.
Oh.
Did you see that?
What I saw was she hopes they do. She hopes they get PTSD.
Yeah. She was like, she hopes they do. She's got no remorse or whatever. Right. So everyone speculated that was like the reason why she got banned, but it might have been for that other thing that I was talking about. But
right.
Regardless, I know it was like a 30-day ban or something. So I could see why she'd go over there, but maybe it's probably just to be for that 30 days.
Could be. But I mean, she deleted like her entire YouTube. She deleted all her VODs. Yeah. I don't know the story, but
I really don't know her. I just know, but she's a mod for Hassan.
I heard that too. Yeah. But that's all. That's all I know. To be honest, I didn't really hear about her till that happened. So if it wasn't for that controversy, I would have known who she was.
I did watch a breakdown today talking about the Hassan versus Ethan Klein stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen any of that?
Mm-mm.
You know who Ethan is, and
because
they did a podcast together called The Leftovers, which I liked. It was a podcast where it was a political. I'm not very political, but I do I do like listening and learning through whatever I can.
Right.
But they had like a falling out over like Hassan's. There's like accusations of Hassan's community is like just too toxic. And they were just becoming very toxic towards like Ethan, and then like the whole thing is like Ethan's like mad. Like I could do a drama video. Mm-hmm. He's like Ethan's mad at him because he's not monitoring his community enough.
Yeah,
that's like where it begins. But this is all as a domino effect from Asmongold,
Mm.
doing that whole bigotry rant, or calling cultures inferior
Yeah.
type thing.
Wow.
But that's the internet. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's all political now.
Yeah, well, I mean, certain sides of it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have other people where, like, Kai Cenat is like, don't let
He said, I don't know
Kamala
anything.
Harris.
I don't know anything about politics. I ain't. So all right. So let me ask you this question. So, if a political person asked you to come on your stream, would you do it?
It depends on if it'd be entertaining or not.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you see that Pokimane, Austin, and Bakare were interviewing Bernie Sanders?
Oh, yeah, I did see something about this.
Would you do something like that?
For Bernie Sanders, I would, because I think he's cool. But
okay, I would have done it because they had Mark Hamill on after that. Mark Hamill, apparently, yeah. So it would have been cool to talk to Mark Hamill.
But it is weird, because it is like making a statement, like, this is where I politically align myself. And it's like, do you really want to do that? Like, I don't know.
Like I don't. Like me, I'm like I've told you this before. Like I don't care who you vote for, as long as you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Vote for whoever you want. I don't care. That's your business. If you're a nice person, we're gonna be friends. I don't care. Yeah. I'm not gonna base you off your political views.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I look at it as like the world's so divided, like 50-50, if not one way or the other. Like, it'd be unrealistic to think that all those people are terrible people. So obviously there's got to be some nuance here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't care for either side.
Same.
I've got family who's extremely on one side, and I've got other family who's not.
Same.
It's whatever.
Yeah, it's like just like I said, if you're a cool person, that's all I care about. If you believe something, good for you. I'm happy for you. Believe what you want to believe.
But see, we're coming. That's from a privileged standpoint, for you, from you and I. See, like. We need to cut this out right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna have another third episode, podcast 13 next week.
We don't need you guys in our comment sections, okay?
We don't. Look, I just want to make it clear. I don't care, but I do care if you care, and if you don't care, I don't, like, whatever it is.
There it is. That's the way to put it, right there.
I will be a fence sitter. Whatever it is that keeps me on your good side, I will be there. Just let me sit on the fence. I will dip my toes on both sides.
You cool. Say what you're gonna say. I'm gonna say yes or laugh or nod my head, and I'm gonna go with it.
I will agree with you, and then when you turn your back, I'm gonna agree with you.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't want to do this.
It's like I remember what Keanu Reeves said something kind of similar to that. He was like, "You could tell me that the sky is red, and I'm gonna believe you and tell you have a great day."
Yeah,
he said something like that.
I don't need conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
It's funny.
It is.
I gotta ask you, because we have not talked about this on the podcast at all, and I've been actually wanting to bring this up. How do you feel about the Costco guys? Have you seen their clips?
Boom.
Do you like them?
No, not at all. I mean, I don't not like them because of their content. I just find it cringy.
Yeah,
dude. I don't know. I know there was some controversy with them, but I don't even fully understand what it is. All I saw was they did a live stream, and like everyone was like posting like N-word and stuff.
Oh my god!
They were just like fighting through it.
Yeah. But like when they were just like becoming like big, it's all I saw on TikTok. So I was like, okay, this is not what I want my For You page to be. I don't have nothing against them. It's just annoying to the fact where it's like, okay, I'm hitting not interested, but I'm still seeing videos. It's like, stop.
It's like that click. It's like the click remote. You can't throw it away. It keeps coming back.
Look, I'm happy for them that they're like getting what they want, but like, if I hear
I thought something bad happened. I thought they were already big, and then something happened like where. I really don't know.
Behind the videos, video leaked of the dad
filming process.
The dad was like kind of like telling everybody what to do and what to say and everything.
So it feels like one of those like YouTuber families that are like
the kids like being forced.
Smile for the camera.
Okay, have you ever seen the Meat Canyon video of the Costco family? Do you know Meat Canyon?
Yeah, this is gonna sound so sad. I've seen almost every thumbnail he's put out. I've seen I've never sat down and watched a video. I know what it does.
Watch the Costco guy one. It is hilarious.
I've only ever seen like streamers react to the videos of them.
So you've seen the XQC one and
stuff. I think that's the one I've seen.
Yeah. So he's done like XQC, he's done Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and all them.
Yeah,
they're actually really funny. But he did the Costco guys too.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta watch that one. It's hilarious. But no, like I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're getting like what they want. But like, if I hear double chunk chocolate cookie one more time,
Have you ever? I had a Costco membership. Have you been to Costco?
I've been to Costco. Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm more of a Sam's Club guy. I like Sam's Club.
Let's take it easy. Hold on. Let's take a step back.
I live closer to Sam's Club. You know that.
There you go. Yes,
you know the Sam's Club I'm talking about.
I do know that. Yes.
Okay.
I do know that. I like their cola. I think their cola is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Sam's Cola.
Mm-hmm.
I get Kirkland. Yeah.
Kirkland.
Kirkland's Best, I think is what they're called. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's a Costco brand.
But yeah, no, I mean, I do go to Costco. It's just further than Sam's Club. So it's like...
I do like the chicken bake at Costco.
I've never had the chicken bake.
It actually is. I think it's pretty
you know
delicious.
what? Now I guess I have to now, right?
And it's $4. I mean...
It's $4.
$4, and I mean, you get a slice of pizza and a soda for like $1.50. It's good, or maybe $2. I think it's a hot dog for $1.50. The food.
I think I've had their
loved it.
I'm pretty sure I've eaten at the food court before. If I remember correctly.
Their food court is extremely uncomfortable. There's never enough seats for the amount of people.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. That's probably what the dad is always fighting about with his kid. He's like, we need to finish because we need to get a seat.
Right.
He's like, we can't.
Oh, no, but they got their own Twitch podcast now. It's like, wow.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, they have a podcast on Twitch now. They were playing Fortnite with the FaZe members.
Okay, so they're really blowing up. That's interesting.
They had a stream where they were playing with like different FaZe guys. They were playing with Sketch. Like, I was like,
really?
Yeah.
Dang.
The kid's like crying. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm playing with my favorite streamer." So I mean, good for the kid at least. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully, right now, he doesn't like sue his parents in like a couple of years. They made me do this. They made me do that.
The Macaulay Culkin and Olsen twins.
I say that like the kid's the problem. The kid's actually in the right. He's not the problem. He has every right to be upset.
Mm-hmm. And then they got the Rizzler and
yeah, I've heard of that too.
Mm-hmm. But what else has been going on this? Like, wait, have you heard KSI's song? Have you heard the controversy with KSI? Yeah, think of it. I haven't even heard the full song. Have you?
I've only ever heard people making fun of it.
That's all I ever hear. I'm like,
it's like that Barbra Streisand effect thing.
Yeah,
you know? Like it's so bad that everyone wants to see. It's not exactly the same, but you know what I mean.
I kind of feel bad for KSI though, because it's like he was proud of it, but like when he made it, he was like, "Oh man, this is a great song. I'm proud of it. I got Trippie Redd on it. I got a famous rapper. I'm gonna put it out." And now he's just getting made fun of it for like every day.
Yeah. I don't remember whose take it was, but I think this is the most like I think he's in so much. People are really dogging on it even harder because of right before it came out, he was like in that controversy with Lunchley or whatever it is. I
was going to talk about that too.
The moldy cheese Lunchables.
Everybody's finding mold in their Lunchleys.
Yeah, and I haven't even seen it on the shelves.
I haven't seen it either.
Once. I didn't even know where these people are buying this stuff. But
dude, I've never even had Prime. Have you had Prime?
No, I've never.
I've never had Prime yet.
I know they're massively successful.
I see Prime all the time. I just don't buy it.
Well, like we always talk about, like, oh no, there's no way people like really like these Logan Pauls or whatever. But I was a bus driver, a school bus driver.
Right.
Not last year, but the year before. And I had a bunch of little kids. They love Prime.
Oh,
almost every single one would have a Prime drink every day. I mean, these kids are like fourth grade, second grade. So, I mean, and they know who Logan Paul is. They're like, they love it. Like, it's crazy.
If you think about it, we didn't really grow up in like the internet world. I mean, we kind of just like got our way into the internet world. But these kids are actually like growing up into it. Like they're watching internet stars versus us, who like we were pretty much
like
young adults at the time watching this stuff.
like middle school is like when I was like able to really have free access to like in 2007, like when YouTube even came out, right? Like,
Yeah. So like from middle school to young adult is like when it really like started getting big for us. But like being a little kid, I can understand why they like are into like KSI and the Pauls and everybody.
Oh yeah, I completely get not wanting to work, like and just wanted to be a YouTuber. Like I do, like
yeah.
I've had those dreams myself, but
Yeah, absolutely.
it's just like you have to.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, speaking of, I mean, this is like one thing to another, but like the Mr. Beast, I saw like I read an article or I didn't read the article.
Okay.
Someone read the article and then explained it to their audience.
I think I know who you're talking about, but go ahead.
Who? I want to see if we're affiliated.
Talking about Charlie?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I've actually kind of cut down watching his videos.
Really?
Lately.
Okay.
I still love the guy, but like, I don't know. I just haven't clicked him.
All right, but
is a guy named Tom Dark. You may have seen him a few times.
I'd have to like look at him, but I don't.
He's like coming up.
Okay.
I think he might be big now already. But anyway,
I'm sure I've seen him now.
Talking about the Beast Games thing. There's been some like some details came out about that. Have you seen that? So it was like 2,000 people were like eligible for this. They went to this Beast Game tryout thing, and so the 2,000 people. So it's the Beast Games is like a show is picked up by Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
And so they've been filming it, but the initial thing is 2,000 people, and they're all at like some stadium, I think, in Las Vegas. That's where like the meeting was, and basically it was just like the Mr. Beast production crew was just like so unprepared.
Right.
Like they had like 12 porta potties for 2,000 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like so the thing is, it's like the 2,000 people, they narrow it down to 1,000 people, and it's going to be the YouTube video that's going to promote the show where the 1,000 people compete for whatever the prize is. I can't even remember. I don't even know what it is. Okay. But yeah, like 12 porta potties for like 2,000 people. It was just handled so terrible. Like whatever groups they're working with, like everyone that's in like the real industry that worked with Mr. Beast's crew, they're like they suck. They're like they're so unprofessional. They don't have schedules. They don't give routines. They don't update anybody. But yeah, like toilets overflowed.
Oh my
god! Like got on people's sleeping bags. Yeah, because they had to sleep like, in this middle of the stadium or something.
Right. So they just slept on the floor, like nothing.
Yeah, they all had sleeping bags. And their meals of the day were like some of them was just like, that would be hilarious.
Mr. Beast chocolate bars.
It'd be like I think breakfast was like 1/4 of a cup of oatmeal, 1 hard-boiled egg, and like 2 carrots or something. I'm really paraphrasing because I don't remember.
I would have been done because my diabetes would have been like, yeah, you can't just eat this. You need more than this.
And that's another thing. Is like there was like 700 something registered medications that needed to be kept track of.
Oh no!
And people weren't getting medications because they weren't allowed to have anything on them. So they had like a pharmacy put in place to like distribute their medicines, I guess.
Wow.
And so people were like having a real hard time getting their correct. They asked for everyone's underwear. They asked for everybody's underwear or something like that. And there was like a confusion on like they didn't know if they should. Some people weren't getting their underwear back, like because there was so much inventory.
I mean, I know about the other controversy that was going on with Mr. Beast and some of his employees, but
it's a whole thing.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm very loosely paraphrasing, but the gist is just. Do you remember TanaCon?
Mm-hmm.
Like years ago when Tana Mongyo, whatever her name is, had a VidCon type thing for her, but she got a lot of flack because the production company that she did it with just handled like the event poorly.
Yeah, I knew some. I not the whole thing, but I heard like very little about it. Yeah,
it's like that event, but like with Mr. Beast not being able to handle 2,000 people at once.
Wow.
Yeah. Very unprofessional.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is wild.
See, for the views, man. For the views.
I mean, I think it's going to make everyone want to see it, but when it comes out, it's going to probably cause a lot of I mean, I think there's already lawsuits going.
Oh, I'm sure
Against him for it. Like
he's been on the news for a while now for like a bunch of stuff. So I don't know anymore.
Well, he's the Antichrist, so.
And before all this, people were saying, "Oh, he should run for president."
Yeah, well, he even made a post about that, saying he would do it, which is stupid.
And then after all that, that's when everything started coming out.
Yeah. Well, so did Kanye, though. And you know what? After he did that, everything started. So don't ever announce your run for presidency.
Yeah. You know what? Vanilla Ice did the same thing. Vanilla Ice been normal, so I don't know. Maybe you just got to be.
Nope, but see, you're wrong. He's not. He's not normal.
I saw him live last year.
Vanilla Ice is.
He did a '90s tour, and he said he was gonna run for president.
Of course, he did a '90s tour. That's all he has. What do you mean?
Hey, you know what?
I'm just kidding. I'm not roasting Vanilla Ice fans. I get
to say I saw Vanilla Ice in concert. That's all I care about.
That's cool. I'm cool with it.
But yeah, like Waka Flocka. You remember Waka Flocka? He said he was running for president.
Doesn't he have? He has like real strong political views, doesn't he?
He's a very smart guy.
Yeah,
he's a very smart guy.
Waka Flocka
Flame.
Yeah,
I'd vote for him.
We can't go back. You can't go back on our political statements already.
You're right. You're out, guys. We're having fun.
We don't want to go back down that road.
I just want to say we're having fun.
So much fun. Flocka for president.
We normally don't talk politics. We're just having fun.
It's hard not to talk politics.
You're right.
It's everywhere. Elections about a month away. Less than that actually. But
a couple weeks.
We'll see how that goes.
It's like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I can't wait to see everybody on the internet posting pictures of themselves with stickers that say "I voted."
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see that.
I'm pretty sure I'll end up doing it last minute because somehow I'll forget and be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta vote. Let me go."
Yeah, I'm totally voting. 100%. 100.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What else, man? What else been going on that we haven't like really talked about? Did we cover everything?
Covered a lot. What's our time right now? How long have we been running?
Almost 2 hours. Hour 40.
We've done pretty good. I'm proud of us.
It's
always just so smooth, just right. We're killing it out here.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. We figured. We
13 episodes in.
Yeah, we owe it to you guys. We know we missed an episode last week, so we wanted to get this in for you guys before the Halloween episode. So,
and I think we established today that our goal is to have a Halloween episode on Halloween.
On Halloween, yes.
Right, that's the goal. So
yep.
Probably be an abnormal time, right?
10 a.m.
So what day is Halloween?
Halloween's on Thursday. Our episodes are usually out on Wednesday.
So we'll have an episode. So this will come out on Wednesday, and the next day will be Halloween.
So tomorrow, tomorrow expect a Halloween episode. See, we totally just come up with it on the spot. That's how we're great at this. We just do it right on the spot. But I think
we're gonna be in costume.
Yeah, we very possibly.
Tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be.
Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna be doing. I'm
sure Ronnie's is already spoiled of what he's gonna be.
I think, dude, we should do like tier lists and stuff. I think it'll be fun.
I really gotta sit down and do something to actually help because I've been slacking.
No, it's all good. I think we could do like tier lists. We could do like kind of like how our sister podcast does their little their top 10 or something. We could do something like that too. That'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe you can finally announce to us the question I asked you about what's a movie that bothered you. That would be good.
You're right. Okay, you know what?
I'll finally answer that. You can sit on it and think about it.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta think about that because it'll probably pop in my head and I'll be like, oh yeah, that movie.
Yeah. I said I have 2 of them. The other movie, I'm not going to go in detail, was The Fourth Kind. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Fourth Kind. I've never seen that.
That movie's very scary.
Wow. Okay.
Very bothersome. But
now, see, you say these and now I want to watch them.
And they're good. They're good movies.
Okay. I'm going to check them out.
So yeah, tomorrow there'll be a Halloween episode. Should be. I sure as heck hope so.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. And then we got some stuff planned for November as well. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. And we know we got some listeners. We get some everyday listeners, man. Like
I love it.
So we appreciate you guys that have been checking out every episode. We have some future guests on the way. We have people that want to be on the podcast, so hopefully we can get them on. We're on. We didn't actually announce this yet on the podcast ourselves, but we're on Spotify, we are on Apple Podcasts, we're on Amazon Music. So if you don't want to just check us out on YouTube and look at our faces, and you just want to hear our voices, there you go. You can check us out on there. It's just look up Lack Thereof, and there we are.
Mm-hmm. Put it on while you're going to sleep. Just put it on.
Sleep while you're going to work. Yeah. If you listen to it on your way to work in the morning.
My nice monotone voice, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be good for you.
We should just throw in like random scare alerts just to scare people.
Yeah.
really loud ones for our audio listeners.
And then again, as far as like engagement and stuff with like comments, I know we get some every now and then. That stuff's awesome and
absolutely
super cool. I try to like them.
Yeah. But, it's a good time. It's a good time. I'm glad we do this, Flem. It's a lot of fun.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I like it. Sorry if it's ever flaky, but
we're
doing our best here.
Look, we have lives too. We gotta do our lives as well. If we have to miss a week, we apologize in advance, but we have lives, so we gotta do it.
and on a separate, for anybody worried about me and my streams, I do not know when it's coming back, but we'll get there someday. Life is stressful.
I'm gonna make it happen, guys. I promise. I will make it my goal to get in the stream again.
Well, it's like we'll see. It'll happen. It's just It's just like I'm all or nothing. It's like if I can't do it the way I want to do it, it's like I don't even want to start.
Right. No, I completely understand, because it's like you do it and then you don't want to stop. I 100% get what you're saying. But But anyway, dude, I think we got a Halloween episode we gotta get ready for. So
we do.
I think we should call it. Guys, we appreciate everybody listening. It's been a fun episode. I'm glad we got to catch up and talk about all the recent events, because I feel like we haven't done that in a while. So we're glad we got to talk about that. We're going to set up for our Halloween episode. We'll see everybody tomorrow. This has been episode 13, definitely 13 of the Lack Thereof podcast. We'll see everybody for 14. You know what? It would have honestly been cool.
I know. I was thinking that. I wanted to say
Friday the 13th.
I wanted to say
so
it.
Cool.
I know. I wanted to say it. Yeah,
that would have been so cool.
Yeah,
but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. We'll see everybody for episode 14, our Halloween special episode.
13 and a half.
13 and a half. There you go. Part
because
2.
We're releasing it the next day, and it's going to be just fun.
Yep. Think about it like this. This was Jason's. This was Pamela. We're coming back with Jason. There you go.
Really getting our niche audience who understands what you're talking about there.
The only thing we're missing is we didn't have Kevin Bacon on our episode for the first one.
Yeah.
So all right. Anyway, guys, we'll see, this has been episode 13. We'll see everybody for 14, the Halloween episode. This has been Lack Thereof podcast. DJDubC Flemoxicillin. We'll see you guys next time.